we did nipa. One say so where's our son? So when you say one son, wow, Job 32. Where's your son? My mama verse. Only bibiaka man verse. Why? Job 32.
Job 32.
Yes.
Okay, verse number 15.
Verse 15.
Was it on Abamuebu?
I said, Jamaica, one cast out to a bigger question. Abamuebu. Never say, dear Bassner, kind of here. Was it on Abamuebu? I said, wow, to Abamuebu. No one will you. What will be some question? Now, Omanum sounds Asan. When you some Swassa. Now, someone can save you. That's what will be some question. Now, it's now. Now, it's now. Now, one will you. No, be some question. Menchana.
Abusiafo Memamu ina akwaba edeba Freemind family na me toa so na me kai wo sese wo Facebook a your page or Facebook and din Freemind family. Yes also Facebook group a edi kai no Freemind family official group ena ne etoso mienu no fans of Freemind family. Nti wo betimi adjoin both and say any one of them. So our Instagram a Freemind family ena Twitter and so Freemind family. Timestre say mon follow Freemind family on all these social media handles and ya you bet me use the power of social media to inform, to educate, to enlighten, and to spread the message of consciousness. Ebusia, emretin ya Avraham Ben Moshe oba social media say or disprove religion. No, say ebesine bebrina enti nase. Ebesine bebrina ensheda enti message no ase papa. Na omo enti ase no. Baako ene yenua your friend no Sean Paul. Sean Paul say what take it upon himself or then acting career no aton chen as say the minim say wababeye theologist to say wababeye obi a waheda eto ni ho asi wo say ono de Abraham ho asem kwa no beka no de Abraham nsema obeka no eno na obefa and try to disprove him. Abusua Sean Paul aka ensem bi na mpese ye tie ni nsem no kakra bi na sewia mama Sean Paul ene omo dwen de Sean Paul nyina no enya a better understanding of Avraham Ben Moshe. The message, and I say what common sense family is all about, and I say what disproving of gods and religion is all about. Inti yenti Sean Paul ne nsem no kakra bi na seria as usual matwaso yenti Sean Paul.
The bia Avram Mose Bible and Quran slave masters for a book. Adena won wa batale sha won koton kwena nkofa enwura nkata ho. Adena coat na ehye ho no won kotungu because machine na de pam coat no amafo na yeye ka na wotimu no boni na yeye na so me slave master dia na so won pam buku a enka won hia o mo hwe YouTube na wote won ma YouTube na wote wo se nyankopɔ obi ani wo it never existed no you boni no na yeye Facebook boni na yeye mobile phone ye nya ne Ghana afedi na oka ena slaves no on be fire slave da ko machirim da asantimam ko asi won asantimam no ohini poli ti ekum obi se bibi na ato na nyamesom na be yiwe nyina free was say does it make sense
abusia ensema Sean Paul akan enye ono nko ana eka saa ensem we yo Christopher ene enkremofo dodo na eka saa ensem we which is very unfortunate na ne aya na eya me ya ne se eya na omo de omo nyankopon no compare products, items, goods and commodities as if say omo nyankopon no sebi oye that cheap because sebi yem to me fa ni pampo entoto mobile phones ho ye ntimi fa ni pampo entoto entade ho ye ntimi fa ni pampo entoto products a sebi ni pade ne nsa ayem ho nti se edu mra nipa bi sorry say ode oni nyankopon a osom no no compare mobile phones any products any other things ana e kire say sebi there's no dignity in religion, there's no integrity in religion, and religious people have got no respect for their God. Ebusia in the first place grammatic session Paul or your kremoni but say his son Abraham who time enti was taking it upon himself to be praising Jesus Christ and try to even glorify Jesus. Say Abraham ba media mono say when timi empo an achieve say or stop a amount for from paying tithe or stop a amount for from being religious or poor at least he say no ababaye evidence to each and everybody say Avraham Ben Moshe has succeeded in uniting Muslims and Christians ade a ewiase enhu bi da, ade a ensi wiase da, ade a ensi Ghana da. Avraham Ben Moshe has been able to make that happen. Today we have seen the unity of Christians and Muslims coming together just to be able to fight Avraham Ben Moshe. And Okrampudi Adansi say Avraham Ben Moshe will be remembered today, tomorrow, and the next generations to come, if even he's to stop what he's doing today. Ebushia share Sean Paul ensemuno Sean Paul eka sebi say Avraham Ben Moshe or say onye abrofo esom entum, as in onye Christianity, Islam, any Quran and the Bible no entumu dia. Any sebi edie bi ntina waje abrofo entade abrofo mobile phones ani ade ne sa dia on run entade no mpo emu baabi nanka onfa ahaban enkata ne ho, which is an unfortunate statement from Sean Paul, according to me sebi mesua dia, because me hu ni say eno no sa asem na Sean Paul eka ye no empo edi adanse ye say Sean Paul is very and highly ignorant. And I don't blame Sean Paul, because young black people yatena ho ama abrofo no na atro ye history ama yen. It is sabi the average black person even thinks he say emra abrofo no eba Africa no na sabi Africa for na ye nam dade, and I say na Africa for na sabi entade mpo ye shebi, which is very unfortunate. Where the moment I obema u slave master, and I say obi a ompe wasem atro history ama no, that person will write your history and demonize you. That person will write your history and make you feel less of yourself, and at the same time wetro history no ama ono wahune se sebi ono ni unyankopon, wahune se ono any savior, wahune se ono any wajenkwa, eno ntina ende sebi bibini ehu bruni ana ohwe ni to asenia sebi bibi bruni de onye nipa. Yehu abrofo ne say their gods, yehu abrofo ne say omo ye masters, because omo edikan demonize your culture. Ena nipa bia so ti wiase a your culture is your identity. Your culture is what identifies you. Into the moment abema obi demonize your culture, ama your culture looking stupid, primitive, barbaric and irrelevant before you know, you in the other way round see that person's culture as supreme, see that person as your god, and see that person as your master. And that is what we are witnessing today. Mami bisa Sean Paul say Sean Paul emra abrofo no eba Africa na say emra na omu enyama Africa no na yenye nekedo na sabi enye Garden of Eden mu ne yete ne de ahaban akata ye ho, na enye ahaban na bibini e de kata ne ho, sabi enye broni e na be kire bibini how to siu kente anase sanya yesi enwe ne kente, enye broni na be kire bibini sanya yesi epam chaw omo ban na ye wo chaw na ye wo kente, na ye wo yahwene, na ye nso na ye wo agudie, na ye wo enioma, na ye nso ye de ekata ye ho nti na sabi yenye naked, na sabi nye sabi ahaban bi na ye de kata ye ho nti ho no Sean Paul mesre say you have a lot to learn. On say ni enti a Sean Paul or what in this state ne say he only knows the history from emra abrofo no eba Africa eba bisi samre. He doesn't know the history before abrofo no eba, which is very unfortunate. Now Sean Paul me pesa oti ase say phones any sani mana obobo ni dini nyano, they are products, items and commodities. San nioma no we ase ye we country bi any hwa or ye 100% economically independent, inti we interdepend on each other. Yaji products free abrofo no ho, abrofo no so eji products free ye ho. We give them raw materials and we intend buy finished products from them. Inti akwa is a give and take affair. Inti no, it has nothing to do with God. If God exists, what you say, we no product ani pardon inside me mini we ni awuni no na me diama o na ni amenso mini no na odiama me. Inti the moment washase a odi unyankopon kra compare mobile phones and entade ni ade na say entade any mobile phones no kra no worthy than that unyankopon. Entade mobile phones any sa ni mana wabobodin no na chese eno no eso wo mfaso eno no worthy than unyankopon. What you say, because sabi yentimi emfa ni pampo entoto commodities so into the moment I would a whole supreme being, a whole creator of the universe ebe compare enema bit say sabi mobile phones ni ntade ni sa ni mana say unyankopon no sabi or ye less unyankopon no we're reducing it to nothing ebusiafo, which is very sad and unfortunate. Sean Paul send a medical cano abrafo no yema omo products raw materials na in return yenso yato finished products every omo ho. You understand my point? Inti no akwa ye give and take affair what you say na se nyankopon bi wo ho a sa nyankopon no de onye product sa nyankopon no onye commodity na ya market no na ya ton no sebi me pesa oti ase ye nti ma me so emisa sa question we me nya shompo me fa ne se one o papa enete na mu ebia mu di hia kakra asin enioma enhyeda enkoyi nti wa hia a good Samaritan bi anase wo hia adamfo bi a odom nti abreni abrebia na sa wadamfo no oto entade brechemo na oto emo anwa ani enuane ahodo bechemo just to be able to support you guys, you and your father. Nti one day uwo fia na wadamfo no eba no na one man bi ebae one man no ebae no na oka kire wo say in fact all this while you have been living with this man that you know to be your father. This man is not your father. Nemum ni amenene ebaye. He is your biological father. Many Paul, will you just jump and accept that man that your friend has brought to you simply because your friend buys you items like rice and oil and all these things, and now say you try to question and investigate to find out the truth to say so man na wadam for no ene no ebaye no or no ena eye true father and I say all this one near one eteno and near you have known him all this while no or no ena eye papa ampa. Are you going to just blindly accept the man who has been brought to you and I say you try to investigate? You understand? It is the fact to say see eja to mu say abrofo no mpo na de mobile phones ni sare man kwabo ebre ye nia eno nche say yete ha yankasa yenim nyankopon dada yankasa yenim ye gods dada yankasa ye wo ye culture dada omo de culture foforo any nyankopon foforo bi ebre ye nia because they give us mobile phones and tadere side man we have to blindly accept that culture and accept that God. It doesn't make sense. Question me bisa we o de compare ne okay the same thing mean say it doesn't make sense. The fact is say ye top products every omo ho no ye share omo ntade eno that alone does not justify say be say omo de culture be and as I say omo de omo nyankopon bi so ebre ye nia we just have to blindly accept that culture and that God simply because we get products from them. Where is the logic in this? Oh, it mean you Paul. Mestre say ye ina no yesua de I will advise you to do further studies. What you say? Ena ni ana wo ka se bi nyamesom krabo na ebeyi sintobi ana ewe ye culture no free ho na those days say ohene epoli kra ye kunipa because ohene apoli those days na entokwa na ekoso no na enyagro. Where in our history Sean Paul fa na okan free yes those days ohene poli asabi ye kum nipa. Where in our history na ya tro say ohene epolia ye kunipa simply because ohene apoli. Why do you hate your culture so much? Why do you demonize your culture so much? Why do you hate yourself so much? Mimi Sean Paul and all of you who reason and think like Sean Paul. But be who na e kire se ohene polia sabi ye kum nipa. Sabi, your culture, no, I'm not saying say our culture was perfect. Our culture was like any other culture on this planet. Na enye perfect. Abafo culture na enye perfect. Asia for the na enye perfect. Arab for the so na enye perfect. But nipa ye evolve, nipa ye koye nim no. That is why we say culture is dynamic. Na enyome biya ewe ye culture no ma ensem fata no na ye free mu. Sa na biya ye culture no ebe looking attractive. Sa na biya ye culture no ebe to me standing the test of time. Send a your culture no ebetimi am modernizing on and looking attractive to the modern age in which we are living. Enti your culture no na sin to be womb na entokwa so na why your history Rome for unim entokwa omako Romans ne French for unim entokwa omako Napoleon Bonaparte mini ade na onti omonka Alexander the Great ne king of Persia mo ade na onti omonka enti na entokwa ekoso baabi a na abofo omo kokranfo chen ye entokwa no na ekoso baabi a Christianity and Islam na enne you so much love and then you are ready to even sacrifice your life just to be able to defend your Allah, your Jesus and your religion. No say share into his trouble say religion no ye de sabi moja nipekum any bloodshed and establish awesome no. Do you know how many people were killed in Europe for refusing to accept Christianity? Do you know how many people were murdered for failing to accept Islam? Bro, go and do your research and do further studies. And don't just come to the media to say things that you know nothing about. Minia, uni nipa yeku omo se na be ya Christianity be gina enne krampo no yeda so eku nipa se na be ya Christianity be koso gina enne wo yobi a o sorry a o kasetia Christianity o kasetia Islam na se wo anhwe ya ye be ku because ono pese osom no egina etin na no enya bloodshed na it is a o demonize your culture there in the same way no so demonize your culture back. I will urge you to demonize Christianity and Islam 1,000 times. Unless you don't know history, unless you're not knowledgeable, unless you're not abreast with facts and evidences. Meaning, mama yen share there why? Mama yen share there sabi ansana Bruni baba Africa no na sabi na ushe wiase na krampo enu tina Bible no baby krampo eka se amama nyina esum ni nyame amama bia wo oman kasa nyame each and every nation have their own god. Into ushe Arab fo a omo oman kasa nyankopon who is Allah. Ushe Asia fo a omo Buddha omo Hindu the god of Hinduism any and oko Jew fo na omo so oman kasa Messiah chese omo twen and all these things it ushe ewiase na young black people and I say young Africa for young kwana yatu enyami atwene young kwana yatu ye culture atwene in favor of Abrofo culture and in favor of Arab culture in favor of Indian culture edibentia because of brainwash. So why did we have to throw our gods and our system of worship and our culture away just to be able to accept the white man's culture? Nyankopon nye product ni amakete no Nyankopon nye product no aka say bi the fact is that onye broni som entum and I said the fact is that onye broni Nyankopon no entum no kire say ewro ho na to ntade atwe na fa ahaban ekata ho. This is the most ignorant talk I have ever heard from you, Sean Paul. The most ignorant. You are not even somebody else say you better on social media to discuss you. You're not even somebody else say you better on social media a issue reply to you because you are dumb, you are ignorant, and you are the most primitive person, black person in Ghana as I speak right now. Sabi broni ba Africa na enya haban broni ba Ghana na enya haban na ye na nanom de katom hu na ye okente se na medical kano na ye okente ne o chachaw ne wontade ahodo sabi na we were not poor like that. Neither were we living like animals. So emma broni version of our history no corrupt wadwen. You understand my point? Don't let the white man's version of our history corrupt your mentality. I will say for mama yen sua de na yen sua nyansa na yen get the facts. Yen try homra.
Ye di kodu Bible. Why? Avram ye menua adwuma Avram abo no me salute no. Adwuma Ben Moshe abo ma ye se nkrofo sefu sika na tight asofo nyani no. Okay me anya me da na mata obi ya de papa support no. Ben Moshe wa abo adwuma. Why? Me wonya me tamfu obi ya de a wosayi amon support no. Inipa brain to your title no Ben Moshe kan. Sometimes I know how I me pretend kakra bia adie bia I know how I push people to do more. What you say? By a dreamer Ben Moshe and me support 100%. Nya me nya bi na me di kan start here. Me de kire mo say Bible ni Jesus bi any one afi Ghana for no. Na Ben Moshe nso aboa won say this time no me dem ko another level.
What you say? Enti die benti na broni no so a ojo raw materials, ojo gold, ojo timber, ojo cocoa, ojo coffee, ojo diamonds any ade to build his country no. E die benti na broni no so nka say sabi ojo raw materials any ade ntino saa dia fa onyankopon so be ka ne ho anasa saa dia o se osom onyankopon menuanom mma ye ni mie why mma ye ni bi say supreme being anasa nyankopon bi wo ho as in that concept sabi saa nyankopon no oye far bigger than ni pampo, not to talk of products and commodities ni identity. Say the fact is that will be rejected a foreign religion and a foreign god ninti sabi on run ho emfa ahaba enkata ne ho. This is the most senseless talk I've heard. I mean throughout this month. This is the most senseless talk that I've heard in this month. I mean, how can we reason like this as a people? Avraham message, you know, is simple. Or no, or say why Muslim pen, you won't cremoni, and obey that Christo ni, and obey Jew for no. Now, why studies, I am to mu say, or some yinano was invented, or some no, a politics, sabi a nipa and a invented ye for control purposes. So, obo de bi oho sa obo de no on throw book bia, sa obo de no on invented or some bia name, ade a evident for each and every one of us to see say obo de no ye wo no sabi or the adwen eto bi atrimu. Esan say obo de no pese oye independent when it comes to thinking. Esan say obo de no pese oye independent when it comes to reasoning. Esan say obo de no pese obi be use na dwen wo so nti all bow and as a year wono and our day one cast what dream a two trim. It is a dream or two, Sardrina or the two trim no crab say you don't need any other thing to survive but the brain that he has given you. In the Avram message in and they say, Yemfa or someone who do any books are who do now, a hijacking your development, a hijacking your mindset, a corrupting your culture, a demonizing your spiritual system. No, Yemfa Sanimano and Tone Chain, I shall say, you see your dream. Avram Crampono, he is not preaching reincarnation. Neither I see preaching for us to go back to our root. Nor can they say whether you choose to go back to your root or whether you choose to believe in reincarnation, that is equally a belief that nobody can prove. Who believe in reincarnation or one personal problem. Who person come back to yen and one personal problem. They move yen you so ya drain of what they amount. I don't know what say yen you so send a bear yen so send near abrofuno a yusu or my dream or motimi a call monim no. Yen so ye bet me a yusu ya drain or the acquire nimbi. Avram can we ya into way a messenger. You base in the Montiasia, most sorry are not a stand or tanya more man in simply because he is speaking against your religion. A sign or tanya more man in tea. Namode and as a more try to create and send the Ashanum and who preaching in reincarnation and we say and I say and onto a Bible and training way training there and you want to entire something of a bank. I mean, why are we so senseless as a people? We are not thinkers at all. The average black man fears knowledge, and the average black man doesn't want to think. Neither is he ready for any knowledge being poured to him or being given to him. That is why we have become the most backward race on this planet. That is why we are always and we will keep remaining at the bottom of the food chain until we learn to change our mindset, until we learn to change the way we reason, until we learn to change the way we reason. Yen fa ne se broni ba ekram na sabi yeni mobile phone ya de enti yeto mobile phone free omo ho e na omo so to raw materials free ye ho because na omo so e share ni raw materials na nyankopon de na yenim nyame dada ye culture na ye obi dada enti de betina na eho hia se ye betu ye nyankopon ato ye culture actually just to accept the white man's culture simply because we are buying products from them. Where is the logic in this? Sabi nyansa ben e na ewo we mu nyansa ben e na ewo we mu to say the slave, can the slave and the slave master worship the same God? Can the slave and the slave master worship the same God? If the slave and the slave master worship the same God and they both go and end up in heaven, dear, and yet the slave will continue to be a slave in heaven. A simple calculation. So I know slave master soon yami bako na samu inamu ako heaven bako dear, and yet heaven honsono he will continue to be your master and you continue to be the slave. Sabi yesu nyansa. Those days now we were royals in our culture. Your culture any yen, we ye ewenia, o culture any wo, we ye santinia, o culture any wo, we ye fantini, nanumbani, achimni, whichever tribe you belong to, your culture is what identifies you. Into the moment I will wrong with culture, ato identity actually the identity of somebody else, you intend see that person that you are accepting his identity as superior to you, as your God and your everything. That is what we are witnessing today. You've got a lot to learn. To be frank with you, I will never mean do attempt and I mean your shape and a foot to a medium on this. You've got a lot to learn. You've got a lot to learn. Knowing the Bible and knowing how to read the Bible and read the Quran alone does not make you an intellectual. You need to be able to study out of the Quran and the Bible. You need to be able to be abreast with history, because the history of the Quran is not in the Quran. Neither is the history of the Bible inside the Bible. You have to learn these histories outside of those religious books. That is the only time that you will be able to come to the realization. Say some way enye esoma wo say ye before ye di akire. Sa some way enye esoma wo say ye nipa ye di ho etoso. What you say? Some way enye osoma wo say ye nipa ye di ye ho toso. It's as simple as that. Broni ba na ye nim nyame dada. Broni by na your culture dada. Broni by kram na we were more morally upright than even them. Broni by na sabi ni nyankopon kra bo che broni enti se na ehun be hia se obi mpo beton nyankopon wan ko se ye black people mpo na ko se ye koton nyankopon ema broni because na ye ni nyankopon kra bo che broni because na we were even more morally upright than abrofo no. That is why they came to beat us, they came to kill us, and they came to colonize us. Nanka a bad day said before because now now we had feelings for human beings. That is the one problem with we black people. We laugh too much, we trust too much. You understand? And we believe people too much. That has been the basis of our downfall. Too much. We accepted them even without knowing their hidden intentions. and no and I cause your downfall. And no time make us say in moving forward they know and no just say case yen go back to our roots then say yen go back to sebi all the senselessness that was in our culture. No, yen go back and rebrand the culture no to make our culture look attractive and to be able to meet up to the modern dispensation. Now yen go back to taking our identity, who we are as a people. What you say? Inti minuano moma yensua de na moma yeni enna ho because emre ekonanim nipa eni bi the world is not waiting for anybody. Inti ewiase ekonanim no se wonso wantimi position ho to the place and I said to the level where you be able to move together with the world. I mean you are going to be left behind. Let us reboot our brain. Let us update our brain. Let's update our mentality as black people. Let us update our mentality as black people. Inti asantini ama metoni nyankopon ama aigbeni. Ena eweni so anase enkrani so antoni nyankopon ama asantini anase eweni dia. Then why did we have to wait for the white people to come and sell us their God? Minia, why did we have to wait for the white people to come and sell us their God? And I want to say, if we are saying that on culture, the people who practice that culture saw their God through the eyes of that culture. And I say, through that culture, you can't have some cramon tiasi, Shamboka say, and I am Yamesom and Ama and any Pacum in every one year. The Yamesom and the man's relationship with nature. That is the worship of God. The worship of God is man's relationship with nature. Say the respect we have for the trees, the respect we have for animals. Say yeah, dodo na ya boabo na ya making this world a better place for ourselves and the unborn generation. And no nyamesom inti sebi ansa na Bruni ba Africa na ya ne asum nyame dada because we had respect for nature. And utina culture bi mu ani say ebnada enkonsumu edase yentwadua edase yenkwafumu eni ade nyina just to give nature some rest. Inti na ye krampo no na ye nananom eti nyamesom ase krampo che Bruni inti sebi senka na eho behia se obi be kire nyankopon na se obi be sele nyankopon anko say ye krampo na anko say ye marketing nyankopon and not the other way around. But you know, because we are not greedy. Because we were not selfish. Because sebi now we respected each and everyone's view. Intina asantifo enforce omu belief on I before. Now I before so enforce omu belief on asantifo. Now asantifo enforce omu belief on encrypho and another encrypho so enforce omu belief on asantifo. But it's say abrofono they had that instinct to control and dominate. That is what prompted them to come and sell their belief system and their culture to us. And today the average black man is still sitting here in Africa defending this cancer, defending this canker, and defending this stupidity. Let us wake up. Seboma MBA ya dream why na emre economy. I'll just advise you, weigh a little information. I will urge you to go back to the drawing board and do some further studies. Why? Broniba Africa na sebi enye ahaban na yede kata ye ho nti say Avraham Ben Moshe so kase auto abrafo nyoma krampo agu a eno nche say Avram will go about covering himself with sebi ahaban there be which will not even make sense in the first place. And then abrafo no top nyoma be free ahoyan so ye to sa nyoma no free omo. It's as simple as that. If we are say no country is 100% economically independent, it's as simple as that. Minu anom moma yensua de na sebi in moving forward, you know, let us be in intellectual. Knowledge is power, and then he who has knowledge has power over the average person or over the one who does not have knowledge. Knowledge is power, information is power. The message say yina no yensua de na yengate the facts right na ema yentina ha ema abrofo ema troye history ema yen to demonize our culture and to demonize our history and to look down upon ourselves and for us to feel as if we were nothing before the coming of the white man. Yina no eye propaganda, yina no eye false. Why? And until Adolf Hitler quote back was say, with a careful use of propaganda, one can make people see truth as lies and lies as truth. It is our propaganda, no, and we be na abrofo eyusua omo etimi amaye to look down upon ourselves as if we were nothing without them and we continue to be nothing without them, which is false. Let us change the narratives. Now you shall say change your mindset. See, change your mindset, we will begin to see improvement and changes in our lives. It's as simple as that. Me do as say washe me. My name is John Freemind and you're part of the Freemind family. And see you in my next video. Have a nice time. Have a lovely day. Peace, bless up. Bye. Enjoy your week. Bye.